Hey everybody, this is Thunder. I'm back. Well, I wanted to just let you know that I went through my little change that I had to go through. I am now in a different space and I'm enjoying it. It's pretty awesome, and I didn't want to let people know, let on to what I was going through with a transition in housing, and but the people pulled through for me, and I'm in a really nice place, and it's a great little, well, I shouldn't say little, it's a hotel with a lot of amenities. And in fact, it's going to give me a chance to do some recuperation and renewal. Because for the last month, I've been going through, well, the last 6 months actually, been going through hell. I just don't let people, I don't let on to people what I'm going through because people got enough of their own problems. But I didn't know where I was going and whether, whether I'd have a roof over my head. But it looks like it's all worked out thanks to the good energy that everybody here sent me. You'll see I'm sitting next to my favorite person, Geronimo. I put that up there. So this will be the backdrop for my future videos for at least the next 3-4 months. And now let's move right along here now that I got that BS out of the way. It's good to be back. I'm relaxed. I'm sitting on a sofa, and I'm going to do it in a more relaxed mode. I've been putting some things up on the Campfire Council site on Google about survival, and that's basically what I'm going to try to concentrate on now is survival and survival techniques and outdoor techniques. Because, and occasionally we'll drop in on the world, we'll descend into the pits of hell and take a look at what's going on or what we need to. But I would hope that other people would post what they think they need to on the site regarding world situations. And, having gone through this move, when you're concerned about your own situation and just your own survival, it's more important than what those idiots out in the world are doing. It's 10 times more important about how you take care of your own physical, spiritual well-being. Okay, that's all I have to say. So we should concentrate on that, and we should concentrate on teaching one another some of the things that the Campfire Council represents. Like, I posted 2 things today on the council site about wide angle vision, which I taught before, called splatter vision, but Paul Scheider does a really good job, and he went to Tom Brown's tracker school, and he knows his shit. So I would watch those videos. I would watch them as I put them up and not jump ahead, go to his site and all that stuff, because I have a kind of a method in my madness about what I'm putting up there to kind of ease you into Paul's method of teaching. If I had a wilderness school, I would hire this man. And he also makes awesome leather sheaths for the Tom Brown tracker knife and other knives, and he makes some other leather survival goods, and he is a supreme survivalist himself. Anybody that gets taught by Tom Brown goes through his school, and he was probably a teacher there too, I'm not sure. They're going to know their shit. So I would pay attention, because I'm going to put videos on there that's going to cover every friggin' aspect of survival, even in an urban setting. And more importantly, in a natural setting, because that's where we're going to be when the shit hits the fan. We're going to be going back to nature. So I'll just be concentrating myself on doing a lot of these techniques as well as I can do them in the city. But I'm going to be doing a lot of meditation and a lot of renewal for myself. So that's going to entail not dwelling so much on all the bullshit that's going on in the world with Ukraine and Russia and Obama and just all the idiot stuff out there. I'm taking a break, people. I want you to know that. I will be making commentary. I made quite a few videos before this one because I was like trying to just concentrate on not thinking about my own problems, but more or less looking at the world's. And I know everybody's interested in what's going on, but let's look at this realistically, people. We can't live our lives worrying about all the situations that are going to arise in regards to the world and the things going on in the world and the machinations of the dark ones. And alls that we have to know is that we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent on the survival level, on the tribal level, on the spiritual level. And if we concentrate too much on all that BS out there, we're becoming anxiety ridden, number one. And it's stressing us out. So what we want to do is just the opposite. We want to steer away from the stress and concentrate more on spiritual matters and survival tracking. That's my favorite thing, really, is tracking and being out in the wilderness and learning wilderness techniques. And if you watch Paul's videos, I guarantee you are going to get into a wilderness state of mind, and that's why I'm putting them up. Now, those of you that don't know about the Campfire Council, I'll just spell it out here. We are a sacred organization, and we formed it that way because we want to bypass the BS about freedom of speech, because they haven't attacked quote-unquote religion. We're not a religion, but we're sacred. It's a sacred organization, yet we are survivalists. There's no if, and, or buts about it. And we do honor the right to bear arms, okay, and self-protect and hunt and survive and do whatever we need to do. And we don't necessarily well, doesn't that famous book, the Bible, say, whose laws are you going to obey, God's or man's, when they interfere with each other? I don't know what kind of conception you have of God. Of course, I view it as a great spirit, or the Tao, because I'm a Native American Taoist, or the spirit that moves in all things with nature. But that's what we got to concentrate on, people, because these idiots out there don't have a clue that are running the country, and all these other people in their suits and ties and their money matters have little conscience, have little knowledge, have little intellect regarding these matters. And that's about the spirit that moves in all things through nature. I talked about it many, many times. So if you want to join our group, please go to the links below and click on there and at least look at what we're doing. The Google site is there, and then the official website. Click on the Google site where everybody's chatting and posting pictures. And it's called Banding Together, people. And if you don't band together and, come into some type of group of people that are kindred, when the shit hits the fan, you're going to be out in the cold. You're not going to be able to talk to anybody or know anything. At least we teach survival techniques, and we teach spiritual techniques, and we teach tribal tradition. So you would be best served, if you're of that mindset, to check out the videos. I mean, and to check out the web, the links below in the show notes section. Check out the Campfire Council, and when you click on there, it'll ask you if you want to join, and I'll look at your request, and I'll either okay it or not. Most of the time, I will okay it, and we'll see how you work within the group and what your comments are like, whether they're reverential or just off the wall jabbering or chattering. We have goals in this group, and the goals are to be of kindred mind, kindred spirit, to be tribal, like Mr. Geronimo here, Goyathle, one who yawns, like the Apache, to be supreme survivalists, supreme survivalists, be able to survive anywhere in the wilderness, supreme warriors, that means being able to protect yourself with any number of weapons and your loved ones, and be ready to go at the drop of a hat if you need to where we tell you to go, whether it be a place. And we're looking for land. So if you know of anybody that's got any land, or you know anybody that you would think would fit into this, and you're a fool if you don't check this out. I've sent this to some people, and they're just like, oh yeah. If you don't get out of that city mode, if you don't get out of that mindset of being enslaved to the system, you're going to go down. So it's plain and simple. So you might as well start thinking seriously about it. Now, I want to make a comment about, I'm staying at a rather high-class hotel right now. It's got everything. It's in California. It's right by the bay. People come in here vacationing. I lucked out somehow. Great Spirit was watching out for me, and they made sure that I had a good place. And it's got all the amenities and the pool and the cable and I don't watch the TV, by the way. And it's got Wi-Fi, and it's got an exercise room, and it's just terrific. I will be using the pool and the exercise room. And I will be Thunder's going to be getting in super shape, both mentally, physically, and spiritually. But the point I was going to make here is, you should see these people, like, let's say every day they have like a buffet breakfast, okay? It's free. And it's really nice. They got everything from scrambled eggs to muffins and rolls and coffee and the whole thing. It's from a certain hour to a certain hour. And I notice when I go down there to take advantage of it, of course I'm going to take advantage of it, people are greedy. I mean, if it looks like the scrambled eggs are running low, they'll barge in there and try to get their hands on that spoon, and we need more scrambled eggs, and we need this, and we need some sausage, and we need more potatoes. And it's like, the ladies that are standing there are constantly bringing new trays out. All they got to do is be patient, but that's not how Western man is. That's not how these people that are used to living the soft life are. They want to barge in, and most of them are like 100 pounds overweight, including their wives and kids. And they're on vacation, and they're stuffing their faces, and they're barging in line, and they're greedy, and they don't really care about anything except themselves, and they don't even thank the women that are bringing out the trays of food. And I mean, it's just ridiculous, people. And then you see the people walking up and down the streets in front of the place. This is like in what they call the gas lamp quarter, and it's like Party Central, people. And these people are like, they're partying like there's nothing wrong in this world. I'm just having a good time, and I'm going to have a good time, and nothing wrong with that. I'll probably go out and have a little bit of a good time myself, hit a few jazz clubs or something, but these people are like, they're on mind benders. They're in la la land. They do not have a clue about what they're going to go through when the shit hits the fan. Okay, they do not have a clue about weapons or survival, or you can tell. Okay, and it's rather sad, it's rather sad that many people are going to be rudely awakened. There will be an awakening and a reckoning coming down the road. So it's best to get into that redskin, tribal, native state of mind, because they knew how to live next to nature and they know how to fight. So join us, people. Join us. And enjoy true kindred fellowship with people. That's what we want. We want people that will come on there and contribute what they have in any way they can, spiritually, mentally, physically. We accept donations. We're open to people that want to maybe share some land with us, or just anything, their ideas, just themselves. We're open to all kinds of things, but our main goal is to train you how to survive on a spiritual, mental, and yes, on a warrior level. Okay? Because it is coming, people. Now, we don't have to get all uptight about when it's coming and how it's going to come. It's coming, and it's going to be sooner than people think. So the sooner you get ready for it, the sooner that you prepare yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, the more at ease you're going to feel, that you'll be able to handle any situation for you and your family. Get it through your head, people. It ain't about all this plastic merchandising and plastic society and all the TV things. That's another thing, When I came into this room, they had like a big, giant, cover the wall TV, and it's still sitting there. And I'm like, I turned it on for a second, and I saw these goons on the Weather Channel out there, standing out there in blowing wind and screaming and yelling. And I thought, nothing's changed. Then the commercials came on. I go, nothing's changed. Blink, turned it off. It's sad, people. It's really sad. And the news is even sadder because it's not the real news. It's jabbering bullshit. So anyway, Thunder's going to leave it there today. I'm back. It's good to be talking to the people in the council. I see you're all active and posting things. And some of you have not been active. Some of you have disappeared. And I want to know why. And one of them's Natalie. I'll just say right out, you need to get back on here, Natalie, and quit crying in your soup or whatever you're doing. We all care and love you. So you need to get back on here, and whatever you're going through in an emotional level couldn't be anywhere near what I just went through. I guess it could be, but I just went through 6 months of living hell. Okay. Dealing with all kinds of things you wouldn't believe. Pressures about my living space and construction work around me and hammering and banging, and just can't wait, not being able to wait to get out of there and get into a quiet place. I went through some heavy changes, and Thunder's been through some heavy changes in his life the last 10 years. So if anybody's out there feeling sorry for themselves, get off it and share with us and be kindred with us. And everybody here is together. I want to also inform people that I made Matt moderator because he deserves it, and he'll be good for that. So it's Matt is moderator, and Fozzie, Kelly. So anyway, and I'm the organizer. Says owner on there. Well, no, I don't own anything. I just started it. Okay, so I'm out of here. I'll be back soon, and it's good to talk to you all again. Watch those videos I post on survival. I'm going to be doing some myself, talking some more about that. Okay, people, adios. Later on.